And gentlemen, this morning Super Cell meeting is designed to be a question and answer series. Question and answer series. Are there things that are bothering you as regards to those business? Are there things that when you think of it, you don't even know if this business is working? You don't even know if this business is something that will give you the results that you truly desire? No, this is a time to call them out. Of course, if we are not here to guide you, if we're not here to guide you, you will definitely not build the confidence and the belief that you need. So please, this cell meeting, invite everybody, your new connectors, people who are still in the incubator platform, invite everyone, invite everyone, invite everyone. So we're going to make this interactive. We're going to make this interactive because this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. And our sole aim is to help as many people as possible who want to emerge from this amazing platform, to help as many people as possible. So if there is something that is bothering you, you have a question, you have a challenge, and you want us to help you on that, let's send out this link to everyone, your new connectors, anybody, send this link to anybody, whether they have graduated or not. It's practically going to be a question and answer section. So let me go to the comment section and see if there is any question there. Let me go. If you have any question, go over to the comment section and pour it in. Yes, if you have any question, go over to the comment section and pour it in. It's a question and answer day. It's a question and answer day. If you have any question, go over to the comment section and pour in your question. We're here to help you get a proper understanding of whatever your challenge might be as regards to our business. Anyone? Anyone? You want to take the question and answer? You want to be the first person to ask the question? Go ahead. The comment section is there for you. Go ahead. The comment section is there for you. All right. I'm still seeing Happy New Month messages. You have any question, go ahead. We made that announcement yesterday that we're going to be taking question and answer today. So if you have any question, go ahead, go right in and talk about your challenges. Talk about your challenges. Let's go. I'm at the comment section. I'm waiting for our questions. Any question? Any question? Are we saying that we don't have any question or any challenge? Do you have any question from what was treated on Monday, on Tuesday at the General Council meeting? If you have any, okay, so while we wait for people to send in their questions, I'm going to be talking about something. Our last section was around building confidence, and we talked about 3 pillars that are of our business, 3 pillars that you need to master in our business that can help you build confidence. Who can tell me the 3 pillars again? So since we don't have questions, let's convert this to a question and answer session. Who can tell me the 3 pillars again? Oh, okay. Jack Martin said, my challenge is how to graduate from the incubator platform. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Jack Martins, for leading with that question. So our incubator platform is a 4 weeks activity where you are supposed to go through the step-by-step approach in our business. Our incubator platform is a 4 weeks of activities where you're supposed to go through step-by-step to understand our business. When people sign up in our business, we find out that there is a level of excitement, and there is a level where the person starts getting confused. You start doubting yourself. You start asking yourself, do I make the right decision, right? At that point, maybe the person has gotten 1 or 2 rejections, and they are allowing this rejection to model the way they see this business. So the incubator platform is designed to enable you have the right mindset, have the right understanding, and know the things that you ought to do to enable you grow your business. So there are activities that you're expected to do, and there are things you're expected to get to enable you maximize the incubator platform. Number one thing you need to do is to be able to get what? Your tick cover notebook. That's number one. Get your tick cover notebook. That is the first thing. Get your tools, your tick cover notebook, your diary, your your tick cover notebook, your diary, and have an Android-enabled phone, a phone that can enable you join to sell meetings like this. We have week 1 activities. I'm trying to get the week 1 activities so that I can go through it. So generate 15 name lists, study introduction and chapter 1 of your first year in network marketing by Mark Miano, and then attend your pre-starter guide, attend IPO, run your expectation management with your upline leader, and then attend the digital invitation system training. We have those trainings recorded ones, so you can actually listen to it and do your first business confab and do your first contact recommendation. So the idea is, in this week 1, we don't expect you to be talking to people. We don't expect you to be the one convincing anyone. It is not your responsibility. It is our responsibility. We have the system, we have the structure, we have the support that we have put in place to enable you grow in this business. Yours is just to follow this system, follow this support, follow this structure, right? So, and work with your upline leader one-on-one, very important. Work with your upline leader to ensure that you understand this incubator platform. So for instance, look, this is it. Martins, I think you're the one that asked the question. This is what you're expected to do to week 1. I've sent it to you already. Generate 15 name lists, study introduction and chapter 1 of your first year network marketing, attend pre-starter guide, attend IPO. So what shows us that you have attended these things and you have done all these things for yourself is dropping your review. Dropping your review. So go to the comment section, you see where I sent your own checklist. So what I do is that I create a checklist for everybody, and I also encourage my leaders to do that, so that you can, when the person is looking at, oh, I've ticked this one, I've ticked this one, I've ticked this one, it's remaining this and this, the person can quickly finish it up, right? The good thing is that in one day, trust me, in one day you can finish up your incubator platform activities. Go to the comment section, you will see the checklist, copy it, put it somewhere, save it somewhere. That is your guide for anyone you connected in our business. Martins, have I been able to answer your question? So incubator platform shows you what to do, how to do it, the exact quantity and the exact volume or amount of activities you need to do to be able to get the success you truly desire in this business. Did I help you, Martins? Have I been able to answer your question, Martins? Okay, let me check for another question. All right, thank you very much, Martins. So copy this and keep it somewhere and go through it, okay? If your invitees are not yet registered, would it not kill the morale and once progress in climbing as a big challenge? Thank you, Dr. Adogun Kolapo Babatunde, for that amazing question. That is an amazing question. Now, trust me, trust me when I say that if your invitees are not registered, would it not kill the morale and once the morale of the person? Now, our job in this business is to educate and help A prospect to understand. Education and understanding. Education and understanding. Go and type it on the comment section. Education and understanding. Education and understanding. Now, we always say that it's only 2% of audience that will see this business and sign up at the point when they see the business. Only 2% will see the business and sign up the day they see the business. So these 2%, imagine if all you're doing in your business is in relying on this 2%. Imagine if all you're doing in this business is focusing on these 2%. Guys, you don't have a business. What makes you an entrepreneur is that you are in charge. You are in charge of what happens around you. You are in charge of what is going on. So what keeps you in a place of authority as an entrepreneur is that you have learned the skills to harness the abundance that lies in the 98%. So if everybody that will sign up in the business at the point of presenting the business is 2%, that means the gold is in follow-up. What is it? All you need to succeed in this business is in follow-up, is in exposure, is on multiple exposures, is on making sure that there is a conversation. You're keeping the conversation going. Now, talking about conversation, today is a very good day to start a conversation. Today is a very good conversation starter. Things like Happy New Month is a whole lot to start up a conversation. Happy New Month, I prayed for you today. May this new month bring abundance. May this new month bring this, that, peace, love, and God's protection upon you and your entire household. That's a conversation starter, right? And then get someone who is an upline leader to help you make the calls, to help you follow up on everybody who has attended the business presentation. So your goal is to educate and help them understand. And you're not the one to do that. Our system does that for you. Our presentation does that for you. Our videos does that for you. All the things that we have put in place does that for you. So learn how to use the videos. Simple ways to use those tools, right? If I would you, we've talked about this thing last week and previous week. So learn how to maximize those tools. Your only responsibility when someone attends the presentation is to reach out to them, number one, for appreciation. Appreciation message is the first thing. And then after appreciation message, what next? You're inviting them for quick starter guide, right? Within that space of appreciation message and quick starter guide, your upline leader will schedule a three-way call with them to be able to make an offer to them and help them get started. So the business is not that everybody who attended presentation will sign up at the point of presentation, no. Now, however, what we've been able to do is that we have built our skills to the point where if we have 20 people sitting down in a presentation hall, we are trust us to deliver on 10. If we have 50 people sitting down in presentation hall, trust us to deliver on instant sign-up to over 2%. We've trained ourselves to the point where we get over 2% of results at every presentation, right? Most especially physical presentation. So if you have, for instance, contacts in Lagos, and we are doing events in Lagos, we've been doing events in Lagos back to back. Take your contact list, go to the office. We have Bliss Call. Today is Wednesday. Bliss Call starts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Go to the office and ask your leader to guide you on how to invite those people. So I see this often. People say, I've invited these people, they did not show up. You've invited them using contact recommendation, right? Fantastic. We have the big announcement. We have the brand launch. We have business, what's it again? Home launch. We have the summits, right? We have cash flow summit. We have different ways you can invite these people. So don't get tired of saying, oh, I've invited this person before. Yes, our system is designed in such a way that each time you're inviting this person is a fresh invitation, is a new invitation. So it is not as if you're bothering them. Our system is designed in such a way that it doesn't look as if you're bothering those people, right? You're the one who has something they need and you're offering them that. So don't think that you're disturbing them. They are the ones who need your opportunity. So what do you do when someone have attended your presentation and they did not sign up? Appreciation message. Plug them back again into your follow-up channel. Continue with your conversations. And then the next event, strike again. So if how the person was invited last time was contrary recommendation, this time around, invite that person using your grand business lunch. These are still your family members. These are people who you know, and they know you, right? If there is something happening, let's say you invited them for child education and they did not come. Then if there is a wedding and they are very close family members, will you now say, oh, because they didn't come for child education, that you won't invite them again? There might be a genuine reason why they didn't come, right? You still extend that invitation to them, most especially if they are your close relative, your family members. So that's the same thing here. Now, when you're inviting someone, you invited them for child education, they did not come. You're now going for Thanksgiving. Will you now say, because they didn't come to my child education, I beg, I don't want to invite again? And they are your very close family members. They are your warm audience. Will you do that? Yes or no? You still invite, right? And then when you're inviting them for your Thanksgiving, are you going to feel for any reason on this earth that you're bothering them? Are you going to feel that you're bothering them? Are you going to feel that you're bothering them? Yes or no? Are you going to feel that you're bothering them? Are we still breathing? Are we here? Can anybody hear me? Okay, I want to confirm if you can hear me. If you invited someone for a very important family function and the next one, there's another event again, you're inviting the person, are you going to feel that you're bothering that person? Yes or no? Are you going to feel that you're bothering that person? I want to be sure that you're understanding what I am saying. And I want to be sure I am not communicating to myself. No, right? You still extend the invitation to them and you accept their excuse earlier, the reason why they were not present in the first event, right? So that's the same thing here. Every excuse a prospect is giving to you at a point of invitation is valid for them. Is valid for them. Now, what you need to do is to become resourceful, is to improve your skills so that when you are inviting someone, the person, you are making the invitation to be something very important so that that person, as they are saying yes, and they are prioritizing every activity they have for the day to give all full attention to your own. That is the difference. Everybody does invitation, but the person with much more skill invites and gets much results. So yesterday we did book review in the office here. So I'm going to quickly read out some of the notes I took from the book review. When you're inviting, right, there are 4 rules and 8 steps to invitation. Rule number 1, detach yourself from emotions and outcome. Detach yourself from whether the person is going to say yes or no. Detach yourself from it, right? Understand our job. Our job is to help them, invite them to what? To help them understand the business, education and understanding. That is our job, right? And in doing this, we are coaches, we are consultants, we are professionals, and you're also looking at the right timing, right? So consultants offer solutions, they offer. So they don't impose it on you. They make it so daring, they make it so much. When you're sick and you visit a medical doctor, and after the whole questions and they are prescribing medication, will you argue with the doctor? Yes or no? Will you argue with the doctor? Will you say, no, I don't think this your medication is going to work? Okay, Martin said, I'm left with IPO and digital invitation system training. Yes, fantastic. So go through it again and drop your review so that you'll be graduating this Sunday. Will you argue the prescription given to you by a doctor that you went to see, right? For you to go and visit that doctor, there's already a belief, an underlying belief that this doctor have the competency to help me out of my challenge, right? And then you visited the medical doctor at the point of diagnosis and everything and giving you a prescription. Can you start challenging the person's expertise? And you're like, I'm not going to take this your medication. So that's the same thing here, right? We're offering solutions. And if you are, if you're more skillful and you're doing this invitation, the person will definitely not have an option than to take it, right? Same way we take the advice of medical doctors, same way we take the prescription and we use it. Focus on education and you will have fun and your prospect will enjoy the exposure. So when you go to the hospital, they give you injection. You know that injection is painful, right? At the moment, but you are happy. And people say, oh, thank you, nurse. Like for someone who did something painful to you, you're still saying thank you. Why? Because you know the value, you know what that thing is going to do for you. Same thing here. When you focus on educating your prospects, you will have fun and your prospects will enjoy the exposure, right? Then rule number 2, be yourself and be your best self. So if you understand that you are the one holding the gold, if you understand that you are the one who have something that those people need, you have to be yourself and be your bold self, be your unique self, right? Don't do your invitation as if you're doing it to impress or please anybody. No, be yourself and be your unique self. Okay, that's rule number 2. Rule number 3, bring in some passion, bring in some enthusiasm, bring in some smile, and then put in positive emotions. If I'm talking to you right now and I'm saying, hello, God's time, okay, how you doing? How is Port Harcourt this morning? Like, I'm all smiling and I'm talking to you. Guess what? No matter what it is going on at the moment for you, that smile, that posture alone, that passion I'm putting in that communication is enough to elevate that person. So if you're making calls, these things are key. Don't just call someone sounding like someone who just lost someone. Don't just call someone and you're sounding moody. Call someone, show some passion, show some enthusiasm, put in some energy in your call. There was a time I was doing a radio announcements program, and then the guy will always say that I've noticed it, that each time you're calling out your number, each time you're talking, you're smiling. He said, this is a radio show and not a television talk show. In my mind, I'm like, this guy doesn't know what is it about communication. Your posture, your physiology, right? Your tonality goes a long way. It goes a long way. So it is not about, I invited them, they attended, they did not sign up. No, it's about have those persons seen what is in this business for them? Because if they have seen how this business can help them pay their children's school fees, they will not hesitate. If they have seen how this business can help them pay their house rent, they will not hesitate. If you have seen how this business can move them from a place of lack to a place of abundance, they will not resist. So rule number 4, posture. Posture. You can't be making calls and you're lying down. You can't be making calls and you're just sitting just anyhow. You have to sit upright and make that call with confidence. Make that call with confidence, okay? Your posture goes a long way. Be yourself and be your bold self. Consistency. So there was an event last week you invited, because you invited and nobody signed up. This week you're saying, I beg, let me rest. Let me rest. All my people are not coming. They call for bliss call, you're not going. No, it shouldn't be so. When you do invitation and your people did not come, go and ask questions. What do I need to do? What do I need to improve on? Make your invitations before your leader and let them see what you're doing and see where there is need for improvement. Remember, there is no good or bad invitation, right? There is always a gap that you need to improve on to help you get the results you're looking for. What again? Rule number, okay, that's the last one. Posture, be yourself, be your bold self, and then put in some consistency, right? Make a decision that every single event that is going to happen all through this month of June, I need to have at least 10 of my people sitting down there. At least 50 of my people seated down there. At least 5 of my people seated down there at every presentation. Make that decision and go through the process that will make that happen for you, and then you smile. So we have 8 steps to invitation. We said be in a hurry. There's a psychology behind that. If I'm talking to you right now, I'll say, okay, I'm busy at the moment, and it is important that I communicate to you. The person's antenna is high, like, okay, so what's this important thing that despite her busy schedule, she's calling to let me know? What's this important thing? Okay, and then you're saying something, then the next thing is compliment them. Guys, Compliments is a whole lot. People don't receive compliments often. Compliments is a sure way of putting people into the stage you want them to be before you do any conversation with them. It works magic. It works so much magic. So if you're making a phone call, for instance, you don't know what's happening in that person, around that person. So how do you compliment that person? I said this, hello, Nkechi. Oh, I'm actually calling you for two reasons. Number one, to congratulate you for making out time to honor our invitation. I hope you got value for your time. That is it. They said they were going to do something and they did it. They said they were going to be present in that presentation and they were present. Call them, appreciate that, compliment that. And then secondly, we have an amazing opportunity that awaits you in this business. And before I talk about that, I would like to ask you some questions if you don't mind. Can I go ahead? They say yes. All right. So from the presentation you attended, I would like to find out what part of our business interests you. If that person is coming through a warm market, you can say something like, hello, Engineer Ima. Okay, Mr. Okeke said a whole lot about you, that you're a serious-minded person and you're willing to expand your streams of income through a legitimate business model. Congratulations on that regard. You see them say, oh, thank you. They are open-minded. They are receptive. And then you move on. Compliment, compliment, compliment. Everybody type it down. Compliment. And then step number 3, make the invitation. Make the invitation. This same rule applies to follow-up calls. It applies. Be in a hurry, compliment them, and then make the offer. So for follow-up, make the offer. What a prospect is looking out for is what is a need for me. Once you're able to answer that question, the person ignites, right? And then number 4, if I show you, so when I ask the question, what part of the business interests you the most? They answer. What are the 2 most important reasons why you would love to do this business right away? They answer. And then I'm asking them, how much would you want to be making from this business to make it worth your time? They answer. I write it down. And then I ask them, if I show you how putting in 1 hour of your time every single day, working this business under the guidance, the support of the mastermind, you can earn 500,000 naira monthly income for yourself over the next 3 to 6 months. Would you be interested in starting? They said yes. All right. We have 3 categories of leaders that can work with you to help you achieve massive results. Number 1 is the mastermind. Number 2 is the global leaders. And then we have the emerging global leader. Working with the masterminds, this is what you stand to gain. Working with the global leaders, this is what you stand to gain. And working with the emerging global leaders, this is what you stand to gain. Which would you prefer? Which one works best for you? They said mastermind. You go on. All right, so there are 3 different categories you might choose from. The starter pack, which is 50,000, the entry verse, which is 79,000, and the new verse, which is 129,000. Remember, all packages are upgradable. So which of those packages works best for you? They choose, oh, I want to go for 129,000. Fantastic. Now, how would you love to make your payment? Transfer, deposit, or ATM? Transfer, deposit, or POS? You're asking so that you can guide them. You are a consultant. We are consultants. Go and type it in the comment section. We are consultants. Okay? So if I help you get this reservation for this session coming up on Saturday by 11 a.m., would you make out time to honor our invitation? If I would you, you're not saying I have secured the reservation for you. Be there, try and be there. No. If I help you get this reservation to come discuss with our top consultants who will be coming in to make this event a memorable one, would you make out time to honor the invitation? So you're not saying I have invited you. So you're not saying I've invited you, be there. You're making it scarce, right? If I would you. And then they say yes. Confirm the time. Confirm the time. When will you be coming? When will you be coming from your house to so place is how many minutes? The person says 10 minutes, okay? That means you will leave your house by 9:30 so that you can be there by 9:40. Is that correct? The person says yes. I want us to see 15 minutes before the time. So there's a lobby at the entrance. I'll be sitting there at the lobby waiting for you. I want to see you 15 minutes before the time. That is what? Confirm time. And then confirm time the second time again. So the first time you're saying from your house to the location is how many minutes? The person says 10 minutes, okay? Confirming time again is now asking, so that means if you leave your house, you can ask that person, what time can you leave your house so that you can be there before 10 o'clock? The person tells you, like 9:30. Okay, so I want you to leave by 9:20 because I want us to see 10 minutes before the time. Is that okay? What am I doing? I've gotten a time commitment and I am not stopping there. I am confirming my time commitment with that person. So confirm time and then schedule the next call. Schedule the next call. So I'll be at the lobby to receive you. I want to see you 15 minutes before the time. That's like a schedule, right? That's like the next appointment after that call. Or you're saying, I'm going to send you the reservation SMS. Please reply okay once you see it. That's the next appointment. And then when you don't see the okay, you call them to confirm, I've sent you the SMS, confirm to let me know that you have seen it. That's the next appointment. So don't finish an appointment without fixing another appointment, right? Get off the phone. Once you're able to do all this, get off the phone. Remember, you are in a hurry. So can we take the steps again? Okay, let's take the rule. Rule number 1, detach yourself from emotions and outcome. Rule number 2, be yourself and be your best self. Rule number 3, apply some passion, enthusiasm, smile, positive emotions. Rule number 4, posture. Be yourself and be your bolder self. And then consistency. Step number 1, be in a hurry. There's a psychology behind being in a hurry when you're invited. Step number 2, compliment. Step number 3, make the invitation. Step number 4, if I would you. Step number 5, confirm time the first time. Step number 6, confirm time again. Okay? Step number 7, schedule the next call. And step number 8, get off the phone. When you value what you have, people will respect it. Can we type that on the comment section? When we value what we have, people will respect it. Okay, so these are some jottings I put down during our book review yesterday around invitation. Okay, so let me go on the comment section. Any other questions so far? Any other questions so far? Any other question so far? How do I make people say yes to confirm invitation and those who say yes not to change their mind? Thank you very much, Ngozi Obonna. This question came in handy. Guys, I need you to pay attention. If you have always been someone who stands out for people, attends people's events, show up for people, people will show up for you. It's as simple as that. People will show up for you. People will show up for me if I have always shown up, as in, is it shown up for them or showed up for them? However, but you understand what I'm saying. If I have always showed up for people, they will show up for me. So when you are inviting and people are not showing up, it's two things. You have been someone who have not showed up for people. And secondly, people will always be people. So don't be so hard on yourself. Most times the reverse is the case. You have shown up for people, and when it's your own time, they are not showing up. People will always be people. I need you to understand that and know peace. So what are you going to do? When you are inviting and your people are not showing up, warm them up. As in, recalibrate, how will I put it? Rejig, like warm them up. And make the conversation a different thing altogether and no longer about the business. Talk about their time, talk about what they are doing, talk about their family, talk about what is going on in their life. These are conversations that will never end. And then you can now re-invite again. But this time around, don't use the old script or system that you use. Don't use that. Extend a new invitation to them using a new system altogether. So let's say the last time you invited them was contact recommendation. This time around, you can do big announcements. So when they say yes, your job is to remind them at least 2 hours before the session. And then once the session goes live, you're telling them we are live. Are you in? What time did you log into? So when you follow these steps, it increases the number of people that shows up. Ijoma, Obona, can you confirm that you call them, you send them the reservation, you reached out to them 2 hours before the meeting, and you reached out to them again 10 minutes before 7 o'clock to say, we are live, log in. What name did you log in with? Did you do all those steps? Yes or no? Did you do all those steps? So that means reaching out to them like 4 times. The call, sending out the link to join the meeting, and reaching out to them 2 hours before the time saying, we are 2 minutes away to start the meeting. And then reaching out to them 10 minutes before 7 o'clock to say, we are live. Log in and let me know the name you log in with. 4 times. 4 times. Ngozi Ogbonna, did you really follow these four conversations? The first call, the Zoom link, the 2 hours reminder, and the 10 minutes reminder. So you're now telling them, log in, do your accreditation, and do this. You reached out to them 4 times. Fantastic. You've done your job. So the next thing to do is make them know that they have lost that opportunity. Close it. Let them know that, you actually missed out. So the masterminds were looking out for people they are going to work to help them build an amazing result. And that was the last section. Close it. Close the invitation. And then make it about them, no longer about the business. The next time if there's something happening again and you want to invite them, you can invite them using another approach, no longer the last approach you used. The moment you're inviting someone on the same, you've done contact recommendation, the person didn't come, you reschedule. The person says, oh no, I'll be available next week. You reschedule again. The person says, oh no, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks coming, something happened. Close that invitation and let your normal relationship go. And then make it scarce and reinvite again with another system. Did I help you, Ogbonna Ijoma? Did I help you? Did I help you? Did I help you? Any other question? Any other question? All right, the meeting point is very far from my area. I live, how can I invite people from? All right, I tell 8:33. I don't know how far the distance is. The question is, if there is an appointment you get, you got an appointment and the president of Nigeria is coming to do an induction for you. And the president is flying in from Abuja to come and do that induction for you. And you're needed to come with your family members and friends, at least 20 family members, to be there for you at your induction. I tell, would you say that the location is too far? You needed to be there. The president is coming. The president is flying in from Abuja just for you, just to do that, your induction. And it's not something that happens every day. Would you say, I beg, Mr. President, there you are, Abuja, I know what, this place is far, yes or no? Would you do that? Would you say that? Guys, the way you make this thing look, the way you take it in your mind, that is what follows as you do your invitation. Trust me. The same way you will not tell the president you're not going to come because it's far. Even if it means lodging in, even if it means leaving so early by 4 a.m. so that you can be there. You're going to make it something special because the president is coming. Guys, this is your grand business lunch. And someone is footing the bills. You're not the one paying for the hall. Someone is taking the risk to come and do this event for you. All you need to do is to make plans. If it means chartering a car, if it means hiring a coaster, if it means hiring 14, as in 14 seaters, and then you're carrying your people, you're leaving so early by 5 a.m. The way you prepare your business lunch is the way people take it. Let's take this serious. Now, imagine, for instance, you want to start a business. I tell 833, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I tell 833, what do you do for a living? Please accept the unmute. What do you do for a living? Hello? Are you there? Oh, I feel like this connection is slowing me down. Now, imagine for a moment, I tell you can type on the comment section, business, what kind of business are you running? What kind of business do you do? Please help me. I want to make this practical for you so that you can see what you're not seeing. Okay, what kind of business do you do? Let's make it practical. Footwear, food business, whatever, hairstyle, fantastic. Title, there is this your childhood friend that you met in primary school, and all of a sudden you guys lost connection. And then where do you go to buy your hair? Where do you go? Where do you source your hair from? Which market? Where do you go to buy the things you use in your shop? Where? Just give me a name of where you go to buy the things you use in your shop. A market, a place you go to buy. Lagos Island, fantastic. Now you are going to Lagos Island to buy the things you needed. And all of a sudden, you just saw someone blowing horn. Beep, 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 beep. Hey. The person was calling you. And then you were not listening. Somebody ran to you and then the next thing you saw somebody come in, hug you. Oh, not this time. It has been a very long time. We lost contact after primary school. How are you doing? How's everything? He said, oh, what do you do right now? The person said, you're in high style. He said, wow, hey, this is just your day. Guess what? I'll be moving into Canada, and there's this complex I have. I'm into hair. I have my suppliers from Vietnam, India, blah, 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 so place. And I have a very full, but you see, running business, and when you're not in Nigeria, is a lot of headache. I am not dealing. I just want to close down the place. But you see, since you said you're into health business, and based on the relationship we build over time growing up, I want you to take over the business. Don't pay me anything. Just run it as your own. And then let me know how much you will be remitting. So all I need to do is, I want you to be there this Saturday. I will be doing a grand ceremony, handing over, so that I will introduce you to my lawyers. I will introduce you to my agents, my facility manager, and this and this and that. All you need to do is make sure you're coming. Just get your people. It's a very big event. The bills are on me, right? This person is handing over a business that is worth 10 million to you. And because of the relationship they have built with you, all they're asking you to do is come with your people. I want to do the handing over. Come with your people. Let me hand over this business to you. And then run it. Anything you feel like remitting to me every month, remit it to me. Hey, I tell, will you say, the business is in that place, and you know the value of the business, you know the worth of the business. Would you say, I beg, my friend there, I love those kind gesture. I appreciate it. But you see, it's very far, and I can't make it. Will you say something like that? Yes or no? The bill has been paid. This is a 10 million naira business, and you're not paying anything to take it. I tell, are you seeing the way you have placed your business in your mind? Are you seeing the way you have placed your business in your mind? This business is a multi-million-dollar business. It's worth more than 10 million. It can give you more than that plaza that is being handed over to you. So what will you do to get your people to be there? What will you do? I want to know. What will you do to get your people? He said, I want you to come with your family member, come with friends. He said, let them know the place, right? So they don't think like it's a different thing altogether. So come with your friend, come with family member. I want to host your people. There's somewhere that can seat 50 people. I just want you to come with 50 people. It's a grand opening. I'm handing over to you. I'm doing everything for you. Even if you don't have family members, that is up to 50. What will you do to actually get 50 people to come in for that place? As in that same event that is far, what will you do to have 50 people that day? What will you do to have 50 people that day? If that is all that is required for you to take over a 10 million naira worth of business, what will you do to make that happen? I want everybody to start asking yourself, which way have I been seeing my business as something that is not worthy of putting my passion, putting my energy? I tell, this person met you in the market on Thursday, and the handing over her flight, she has booked her flight. She's leaving Lagos on Sunday, and she wants to do the handover on Saturday. Will you tell her the timing is so short? Look for somebody else and hand over. Will you tell her the timing is so short? Look for somebody and hand over, yes or no? The way you see this business goes a long way on how you handle your business. So you're seeing this business as one business that is not going to give you anything. And that is why you're making excuses. That is why you're saying it's far. That's why you're saying, but the timing is so short. I don't understand. An event that is happening on Saturday and you're aware. Today is Wednesday. What is the short timing? What is the short timing? Everybody go to the comment section and type, I will value my business. The way you value your business, the way you place value on your business is actually the way people will reciprocate people will reciprocate to your invitations. Okay? So I believe that answers that question. I believe that answers that question. Our confab don't happen in 7:50 a.m. No. Our confabs don't happen 7:50 a.m. Okay? I will value my business. Keep it coming, please. I will value my business. The way you value your business is the way people will also see the business. I was attending to your question that says the meeting point is very far from your area. That's the question I'm attending. So stick your mind to it. Pick your lessons and go and execute. Okay? Ngozi Obona, I've answered your question. Doctor, I have answered your question. Jack Martins, I've answered your question. Any other question, please? Any other question? Any other question? I will value my business. Any other question? Any other question? So everyone, go and execute these steps that we shared. We talked about the rules, 4 rules for invitation, and the 8 steps for invitation. Go and execute, go and execute, go and execute. Today is 1st of the month. Assignment, make your list, all your contacts, reach out to them with Happy New Month message. Happy New Month message, okay? Reach out to them with Happy New Month message. Do that all through today. It's going to help you in your invitations over the weekend. Send out Happy New Month message to all your contacts. It is a conversation starter and it will help you get what you, it will help you open up the communication channel. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Yes. I'm already doing that now. I've received positive feedback. Please do that. Please do that. It will help you. It will help you open up the communications. Okay? It will make them receptive and it will make them listen to your invitation. Any further question?